If the Popemobile had a bumper sticker, it would say war is not the answer. But of course, war is not the answer to complex problems like those that we see in Iraq and Syria. There are several just war criteria: just cause, legitimate authority, last resort, probability of success, proportionality, and right intention. I think, arguably, in this case, you have just cause. There is an extremely violent aggressor, as the Pope has said, that is attacking all opponents, Muslim, Christian, minorities of all kinds, and doing so in intentionally targeting civilians, doing so in a way that is clearly unjust and clearly can be termed aggression, possibly genocide. So in that respect, there is just cause to defend the innocent against these unjust attacks. And arguably, there's last resort. Much has been tried, and much will have to continue to be tried in terms of diplomatic solutions. But arguably, the last resort criterion has been met. The question of legitimate authority, I think, is more difficult. On the one hand, the United States has been invited in by the Iraqi government, but there are serious concerns about the legitimacy of the Iraqi government. The Iraqi government has been a government that has not respected the rights of minorities and has not respected the rights, in particular, of the Sunni Muslims. It's been a very sectarian government, and it's lost a lot of legitimacy, and that's one reason why ISIS has grown so strong so quickly, is because of the corruption and the lack of the fact that you haven't had a representative democratic government in Baghdad. My real concern is the probability of success and proportionality. Unfortunately, we have been in Iraq for most of the past 11 years. We have bombed, we have trained, we have armed, and none of that kept us from getting to where we are now. So it's hard to see how much more limited intervention of airstrikes, no boots on the ground, arming, training, the Iraqi military, and various other factions in the region, how that's going to create a better, more stable and just situation than we had after 11 years of doing that. So that's my main concern. And Syria, of course, is a connected but different problem. Syria, you have no legitimate authority to support. You basically have a failed government, an anarchic situation where there are literally hundreds of rebel groups of various stripes. And to suggest that providing arms to one group is somehow going to help resolve that situation, I think is not dealing with reality. So these are really hard cases because people are being slaughtered, people are dying. And groups like ISIS have to be stopped. We have to do something, we have to act. But it's not clear that the actions we have chosen are going to be successful and proportionate in terms of the death and destruction caused by our actions versus the death and destruction that will be prevented by our actions.